How's it going, guys? We are back in another video here, and this video is going to be on all of the power-up icon cards that I think are worth upgrading, potentially, slash investing in, alright? Just so I gotta have, and cards that I think are worth actually using. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you've not already, and let's hop into this video right now. I'm gonna start off with the obvious ones. Yes, Lemieux, no question about it, is worth upgrading. He is 6'4", 230 pounds, right-handed. He has sniper forward synergy. He has the playmaking forward synergy, along with playmaking boost, defensive boost, and the checking boost. Okay, so overall, very, very nice card here. This Lemieux, no question about it. His abilities are crazy as well. He's got Total Eclipse, Born Leader, Unstoppable Force, Third Eye, and Gold Close Quarters. So the thing about Lemieux is, I don't know, he doesn't feel as fast as maybe I guess I wish he was, but regardless, he's still unbelievable. He's going to have 93 speed and acceleration in about a week now as well, once January starts, so that's going to be very exciting to use, but his shot is cracked, 99, 95, 99, and 95, so you can very much so respect that shot. You're going to have to respect that shot. It's a rocket, so Lemieux, absolutely, guys, is a power-up icon card that you have to get if you can. If you get him, keep him. If you're able to make him, have him, enjoy him. 92 face-offs as well. Play him probably on the wing, I find, is best, but you can play him at center as well. But let's move on to the next. It's pretty obvious Wayne Gretzky would be here too, right? 6 foot, 185, left-handed centerman. He's got playmaking forward and sniper forward, along with playmaking boost, defensive boost, and the checking boost. Okay, so Gretzky, no speed sin yet. And that's going to be a huge thing, too, when Lemieux and Gretzky potentially get a speed synergy unlocked. Right now, it's hard to get speed synergies actually activated on your team. There's just not that many cards that have them, and not that many cards that have like multiple of a certain synergy. I don't think any cards like that exist yet, so we'll see. But Silver Third Eye, Silver Elite Edges, Silver Tape to Tape, Silver Born Leader, and Gold Unstoppable Force, all right? So Gold Unstoppable Force is a very nice ability here, too. Just the abilities on the Gretzky is not as good as Lemieux, I'd say, but they're still quite good. Born Leader, Elite Edges, and Unstoppable Force would probably be the ones that I consider activating for sure. But he's got 89 face-offs there. Could get up a little bit higher if you actually activate the defensive boost on Gretzky here, so that's something to keep in mind too. But he's another one that he will be up to 95 speed and acceleration when the new month does start, though that's going to be crazy. Look at that shot, though, my goodness. So pretty much a shot's the same as Lemieux, but the thing about Gretzky is he's a bit faster, right? That's what I feel like that's why I wish I had him over Lemieux. I say that every video now when I talk about these cards, but that's the only reason why I wish that I was able to have Gretzky over Lemieux. I just think he's faster, personally, and I play more of a speed game, I would say. Gordie Howe. This is the last obvious player, I would say, of the icons I think are worth having and investing in. But Gordie Howe at 6 foot, 205 pounds, right-handed winger straight up. He's got the power forward synergy and the enforcer forward synergy with playmaking boost, defensive boost, and the checking boost synergy here. So the thing about Gordie Howe is he does have 92 speed if you do activate the enforcer forward synergy. Okay, so 93 speed there, and he's going to have 94 when January hits as well. The thing about Gordie is his shot is really not that great. That's the only downside of Gordie Howe. Yes, he does have pretty good skating, but Gordie Howe's shot is something that does suffer, unfortunately. Funny abilities, though. So he's got Unstoppable Force, which is nice. Back at ya, that's an interesting one. Close Quarters is good. Total Eclipse is but Gold Truculence for a forward could be interesting. It really could be. I mean, I would probably not activate that on a forward Gold Unstoppable, Gold Truculence, but I don't know. Personally, that's not something that I really would mess with. But I think it's a good card, Gordie Howe. He is. I mean, of course he is. But yeah, I mean, he's a card that, just in general, his rating is higher than most cards are going to be for a while. So he's going to be a 93 overall. There's not going to be many 93 overall cards. There's none. There's literally none besides the icon cards starting in January. All right, so let's move on to the next card. It has to be Teemu Selanne, guys. It absolutely has to be. This card is insane. Look at him at 90 overall. He just got a 90 overall card now, and I unlocked a new tier, which also means it's going to unlock a new tier in January. So Selanne is going to be all the way up to a 91 overall with 95 acceleration and 95 speed. I mean, that is just incredible. Selanne plays phenomenal in game, and look at those abilities, too. He's got Silver Puck on a String, Silver 1T, Silver Unstoppable Force, and gold wheels. Gold wheels especially is going to make this card just absolutely ridiculous. And look at that shot, too. It's not a bad shot, especially if you can get those synergies active there, too. Sniper forward and potentially shooting boost. That would be phenomenal. He's got that playmaking forward and sniper forward, shooting boost and defensive boost. But like I said, you want to get the shooting boost active because that would make this card even more OP. I used Selanne. I think I had him at an 88 overall, and he was still incredible. So I can only imagine what he's going to be like when he has 95 acceleration and speed in about a week or so. So that's going to be ridiculous. But Selanne, for me, guys, is a card that, yes, he's worth having and keeping and upgrading throughout the year, personally. Got Nicklas Lidstrom here. So you might think it's a little bit questionable to have Lidstrom here because, yes, he's only an 88 overall. I totally understand that. But he will be getting an 89 overall in January, and he will be up to 90 acceleration and 90 speed. The only thing is there's so many good left-handed defensemen out there right now where it's a little bit tough to justify having Lidstrom in over a lot of guys right now. But what I like about Lidstrom a lot is his synergies. So he's got 94 defensive awareness with two-way defensemen. He has shooting boost and playmaking boost. He'll get a new synergy unlocked. Maybe he'll get defensive boost potentially as well. But silver elite edges, great ability there. Silver seeing eye is okay, but gold quick pick. Now that is such a good ability, guys. Gold quick pick is so good to use, trust me. His hands are not great, but Lidstrom plays very well in the game. I've used this card a decent amount here, and I really, really enjoyed it. So I would say, guys, that Nicklas Lidstrom at 88 overall is just simply phenomenal. He really is. So I absolutely recommend him to you guys for a card that I would just keep upgrading and holding on to, just because he's another card that, like, you never know, get like a random event card. I mean, they've been giving a lot of Gallery of Greats cards, and you're telling me Lidstrom wouldn't be eligible for one? Yeah, I think he would. So we'll see. Lidstrom for sure, though, is a guy that I really would strongly consider keeping and upgrading throughout the year. Huge shout out to my man Beliveau, guys. Beliveau is another one that is always insane in game. 6'3", 205 pounds. Left-handed centerman here. He's got playmaking forward and the playmaking boost and shooting boost there. Just a complete, solid, well-rounded player. His face-offs are not that great this year, though, which is unfortunate. So probably more of a winger, I would say, is Beliveau. He's got silver tape to tape, silver big rig, gold born leader, though. Gold born leader is so nice, especially he needs it, though, with 82 endurance. That's the only downside of this card is endurance, I got to say, guys, is pretty mediocre. But I just like how Beliveau plays in this game. Great skating. He'll be getting an upgrade very soon as well. He'll be a 90 overall when January hits, so that'll be very nice to see. But his hands are really good, too. Look at that. 95 deking, 96 passing with synergies active, that is, of course. But just a solid, well-rounded card. Belivau's more maybe on the fence, I would say. I wouldn't say he's more of a slam dunk as the other cards, but I like this Beliveau card. I always kind of have. The only 83 power-up icon that I think is definitely worth having is Scott Niedermayer. Look at that skating. 6'1", 194, left-handed defenseman, and he gets 91 acceleration and speed when the new month does start. He's got two-way defenseman and the playmaking boost synergy. Silver seeing eye, gold elite edges is phenomenal, though. Gold elite edges is absolutely phenomenal, guys, and for sure worth having activated on this Niedermayer card. And I don't know. I like how Niedermayer plays. I've been using him on my free-to-play team, my no money spent account. I think he's really awesome to use, so I think Niedermayer is a guy that I think is worth upgrading the whole year, and just because his skating is something that you can't really find on many cards, and every month will be going up, and potentially, you never know, maybe you'll get a Master Set card, maybe you'll get just a random high overall event card. There's always possibilities for these things, so that's why I like Niedermayer a lot, and for sure, he's a guy that I absolutely would recommend keeping and upgrading the whole year. And then an honorable mention, guys, I gotta probably give one out to Coffee here. He's very similar, I would say, to Lidstrom. He's got goalie lead edges, silver 1T, silver seeing eye. He's got offensive defenseman. He's got playmaking boost and shooting boost synergies there. I like Coffee. I do, not as much as Lidstrom probably, but he's still a guy that I think I gotta at least mention as a potential good power-up icon card here that you could use. Again, that goalie lead edges is phenomenal. He's gonna have 91 acceleration and 90 speed when the new month does start. Sakic, I wanted to mention. The thing about Sakic is, I mean, like, he's going to just hit 90 speed, and he's a bit undersized, right? So, for me, if you're under 6 foot and you're, you know, not the fastest player, it's kind of a deal breaker for me personally. That's how I feel, at least. He's got snipe, seeing eye, make it snappy, and the abilities to me just aren't really fitting the criteria of what I would consider to be a really good centerman. And his faceoffs aren't really that high either. So not really that crazy about Sakic, but to me, those are the cards that you should invest in. Lemieux, Gretzky, Howe, Selanne, Lidstrom, Niedermayer, and Beliveau. Those are kind of like the main ones I think are worth having and upgrading throughout the year, guys. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you get 3 E's. And be sure to join my Discord, talk to me, followers, and subscribers. And I'll see you guys in the next video.